I remember a time when I was a teenager and I had the most difficult year of my life. My sister had moved away to another state. My parents were going through a divorce. And worst of all, my brother, who was only 20 years old at the time, died of cancer. People had come and they had given us hope, saying that, I would just pray for my brother, God would heal him. And so when he died, I didn't understand. And so my life just took a nosedive. I didn't think life was worth living, and I became very suicidal. Suicidal thoughts were plaguing me all the time, and I didn't know what to do. So God, being as good as he is, he sent me a friend at my high school. His name was Pat. I'll always remember Pat. And I was talking with Pat one day, and I was sharing with him what I was going through, and just letting him know that I was planning to end it all because I had no reason to live. I didn't think life had any reason or any purpose, and I didn't want to live anymore. And so my friend Pat, in his compassion, he invited me to go to his youth group. And when I went to his youth group, the ministers there prayed for me and talked to me and gave me hope again. Even though I didn't commit suicide at that time, I still had some thoughts and I had some concerns about it because I still questioned whether or not God was real. I still questioned the fact that all these bad things had happened in my family and I didn't understand why they were happening if God was real. So at that point, I really wanted to know, and so I started asking God, are you real? Do you really exist? I even went as far as to say, you know what, Boogeyman, Easter Bunny, Santa Claus, God, because that's how I felt. Because if God was real, why did my parents get a divorce? Why did my brother die? Why was I going through all these things? And I remember one night going to church and God answered that prayer. I went to the altar and the minister prayed with me and I gave my life to Christ. And on that night, my life was completely transformed. God touched my life. He set me free. He healed me from a heart condition I was going through. And now today, I can say to you that I'm not only a believer in God, I know God is real. I know that he's real. I know that he's a healer. And I know that he's given me a new life. And I love my life. Since that time, many years have passed. I have beautiful children. I have a reason to go on. And one of the things I like to tell people is that my email address is Grateful Michelle. And the reason why I picked that email address is because I know that if it wasn't for God, I could have been one of those people who was successful at ending my own life. But he intervened with a friend. And I am forever grateful for the life that he's given me. And I just want to say thanks to him.